You guys, the clearance has started in Jacksonville, Florida.
It's yarn o'clock, you guys. It came early, but it's time. Let's dive in to what I picked up at the Hobby Lobby clearance that is currently going on in my area. If you are anywhere near the Jacksonville, Florida area, Hobby Lobby is ready. I forced my family to go to 2 Hobby Lobbies today. We were running errands, doing things around town. So the first one is like really far from my house, and we were on that side of town for something very specific we're working on. So I was like, hey, can we stop by that Hobby Lobby since we're over here anyway? So I went in, and they only had one little section marked down. They had all of the hand-dyed hanks and then a couple of like the romantiques marked down, but I'm not really interested in those yarns, so I was like, oh, dang, this is a flop. So I felt really bad for making my husband go out of his way to let me look around when it was a flop. But then we went to the Hobby Lobby that is actually on our side of town, that's like closer to where we live, and let me just tell you, it was awesome. I'm on a low buy, and I had planned to do this in June whenever they usually would do this clearance, but since they decided to do it early, here I am. So I had my gift card from my cousin Jennifer for Christmas, and I used that. So I ended up, out of my own pocket, only spending $11 on all of this yarn out of my own pocket. But some of that, but most of it was a Christmas gift. But anyway, let's dive in. You guys, I hit the Clover jackpot. Let me just show you these. Let me show you. Let me just start out with something good, okay? Check it out. See that? $2.99, marked down from $11.99. Really? Okay, I like big yarn. I cannot lie. So, big PQ hook. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Then, I have an M/N. $2.49. $2.49 for an N/P. There's more. $2.24 for a K. I already have one of these, but I found that I really enjoy using it, and so I have it where I want to use it in more than one project. So I'm like, I'm just getting another one for $2.24. Get another one. And then I have this beautiful pink one, this L, at $2.24 as well. I got 5 Clover hooks for less than $15. Excited. So excited.
Oh my gosh, I have hit the Clover jackpot.
Then, I could, just because I couldn't resist it. I mean, I like cups. I like the like steel cups that keep your drinks cool, keep them cold, keep your ice from melting too quickly. I have several of these, but I use them at work, and so I was like, you know what? It's my Christmas money. I'm getting one. I'm getting it anyway. So it was originally $14.99. I paid $3.74. I just thought it was so cute. It was adorable. I couldn't leave it there. I tried hard. I told my mom, I was like, Mom, talk me out of it. And she said, step away from the cups, Erica. And I'm like, okay. And I put it in the buggy. And here we are. So anyway, sad about that. Now, let's get into the yarn. Okay, now I will have to say, I am on a low buy / no buy, so I'm trying not to bring a lot of yarns in. So every yarn in here, I had a reason that I bought it. I didn't just go crazy and just buy whatever. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that, because there was a lot there that I'm like, I mean, there were like whole aisles of yarn that had red stickers. The whole thing. I'm like, okay, the whole aisle. All right. But I reined myself in. Yeah, me. The first yarn I want to share is this Bernat Forever Fleece. It's originally $14.99, marked down to $3.74. I got this because I like this kind of yarn. This is a super bulky 6. It's my favorite size yarn to use. It's awesome for blankets, but at $14.99, I was like, I don't want it that much. But at $3.74, okay, let's give this a try. So I've had my eye on this yarn anyway, and so when I found it on clearance, I went ahead and picked some up. So this is in the color Matcha. It's a pretty green color. I don't know if my lighting is doing it any justice, but it's a pretty green color. Then I got this one in Balsam, and this is a balsam to me is like a tree, like a green evergreen tree, so I would think it'd be green, but this is like a cream color. I don't know, who am I, right? Here we go. Then I have Juniper, and this is like a grayish blue color, like that. And then I got one more in Dark Eucalyptus. So I got these because I really liked how they coordinated. I'm like, that's gonna be a blanket. Sure is. So I'm excited to work with these. These colors are showing up more accurately now. Yeah, I'm excited to work with these. I have wanted to try this yarn for a while, and now I get to. So at about $4 each, you know, accounting tax and everything, $16 for a huge blanket. Count me in. Next yarn I want to share is this I Love This Cotton. This is the color Deep Turquoise. My best friend, she asked me to make a like koozie for a to-go coffee cup. We have a cafe in town that we really enjoy going to. We know the owners and they're just super sweet people. And she's like, hey, can you make me one of these? She sent me a picture of a little koozie thing on a little to-go cup. I said, can you make these? I'm like, yes, I can make that. I haven't. I've never made it before, but you can be my guinea pig. Test it out for me. And she's like, okay. So this was 99 cents, originally $3.79. So like almost $3 off. I'm like, okay, all right, I can do that. So they did have other colors of this, but this is the one that I felt like she would like the best, and I like the best. So that's why I picked that one up. Next, I have this Effortless Super Bulky in Mustard from Yarn Bee. I got this because I have a sweater that's kind of like half made, because I started it with some yarn I got on clearance at the clearance sale last year, and I didn't have enough of that particular kind to finish the sweater, and I needed a coordinating. It's a like a speckledy looking one, striped, whatever. It's got lots of colors, but I needed a solid to kind of coordinate with it to help finish it, because they're not carrying that particular yarn anymore. And I've thought about getting like I think it's Heartland or Homeland from, I think, Lion Brand, but I just didn't bite the bullet. I've never bitten the bullet on buying the skeins, because they're like $12 for the bigger ones, and I'm just like, I don't know. It's really hard to get really good deals on yarn and then have to buy expensive yarn to go with it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I just want to keep the budget down. I want to keep it low. So anyway, so I got these to go with that, and I'm excited to finish the sweater, because my green sweater that I made has been super great to wear. I take it into restaurants with me all the time. It's really big and chunky. It's like really like a blanket, but you know, hey, it does the job. And so I'm excited to have another one to like switch it up and just be like, yeah, I made that. Sure did. But anyway, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 of those in that mustard color. Oh, hi. I love you too, kitty. So, last but not least, I have some yarn that is another yarn that I've kept my eye on, that I've thought was really beautiful, but it comes in smaller skeins, and I like to make blankets, and so I'm like, I'd have to get a million of these in order to make a good sized blanket with that. But the texture of the yarn to me is so beautiful, and I just want to try it out. So this is Comfy Classic. This color is called Muted Sage. This was originally $4.49, so marked down to $1.12. So like in my mind, it was $1. It's essentially $1, maybe a little over $1, but essentially it was $1. And I just love the way that it is spun together, it almost looks like anti-pilling. Like I don't think it's anti-pilling. It's 48% viscose, 30% polyester, and 22% nylon. So it's a little like slipperier yarn, but it reminds me of the Big Twist Comfy that is no longer available, which this is Comfy Classic. So it seems like this is probably the dupe for that. And I really enjoyed Big Twist Comfy, but I didn't discover it until it was on clearance and it's not available anymore. So I think I've gotten 2 of those on clearance and now I can't find it anywhere. So like, oh, man. So it was exciting for me to see this and be like, yes, I enjoy that texture of yarn. Now I got 6 colors and I got 2 of each color. So I got 2 of the muted sage. I got 2 of the burgundy. I don't like red, but I like burgundy. Like this is about as red as I get, but I like that. This is called cognac. Love that. Love that. Look at that. It's not like a mustard. It's not brown. It's like a mixture of the mustardy brown. Love it. Love it. Love it. They did have like a navy color and a mustard color and I think a black maybe and like a gray, but they weren't on clearance, so I didn't get those. Let's see. This one is khaki. Pale teal. And last but not least, granite. So I did finish up my Dollar Tree blanket that I used, kind of like romantic-y colors. I'm kind of like into that right now. I don't know why. Like you'd think I would want like bright colors, like neons and, you know, springtime colors, but I don't know. Like I'm liking the romantic looking colors. But I did finish that, and so seeing these and being able to pick them up really inexpensively just inspired me. I'm like, yes, I can make another similar style blanket where I have these smaller skeins, but I put them together and make a bigger size blanket. So I have 12 all together. So I'm hoping that I'll make something great with it. I'm pretty sure I will. I'm still on the lookout for some ribbon yarn to make my bag that I'm making with Victoria's Leash. I have been plowing through my works in progress and checking off my things I want to complete before I start new things. I have been doing great with that. So if you know a good place to get some ribbon yarn, I like to go into the stores and pick it up, like hold it and touch it and see the colors in person, but I get the feeling I'm gonna have to order that online. So if you know of a good place to get some ribbon yarn at a good price, let me know down below so I can check it out. All right guys, thanks for tuning in. It is yarn o'clock somewhere, so that means it's always time for yarn.